Hello, today I'm going to show you guys how to use the power, and it comes in handy so you can actually learn how to put up uh, recruitment beacons to get people in or light up each house. It's kind of annoying that everything's really dark, that you have to put up lights and generators spaced out perfectly, but you'll be surprised at how far these can go. So first thing you want to do is go over to power and generators. You have two options on the start off. You can do one that has produces 5 energy, and one that produces 3. And you'll know how much you need for each item because it says requires 2 and this requires 2. So I went and I clicked on the one that's 5. So these two can be powered up, get purified water, and it gives 10 water for each one. After that, you want to go over, and I have enough power left over to do a couple of the one lights. So I put up, go over to switches. This is if you want to, you'll place one of these down if you want to help bring the wires going over further distance. And how to light it up is, long as the light bulb is next to one of these copper cords that go across, it'll light up. And so to make that over, go ahead and grab one of these connectors, or the conduits. This one is if you want to place it on the ceiling. This one you can put on the walls, and that one is for the floor. I'll show you what each one of those are here in a second. So you want to start off with placing one of these down, conduits, connect the wires from there to there, and then just bring it all the way over, and then you can go over the lights. I've tested out each one of these, and the best one that brings up light is this one. Do not use this. This barely pulls on any light at all. So this right here is the brightest. I recommend using that. And you just go ahead and that will light up all of this. Now if you want, you can put one against the wall here like that on one of the small houses, and it'll light up the whole house. For these right here, I split this up in between one generator. I stuck a 3 right there because there's all these only require one light or one power source. So stuck one up and attached it to a conduit for the wall, and that actually lit up the entire house. And you do the same for this one. I stuck a bigger generator there because I had this right here took up some light, filling the whole house. So I have one going to a recruitment beacon, 1 power. Then I have 1 power going over here to this house. And a good idea is probably put one of those lights, try to lean it, like work your way over, and they'll attach to the outside so you kind of have a porch light. That's what I did with that. Now as for a ground conduit, that's what you do if you want to light up like the middle of your town. Just put up some floor pieces or roof, working it over. I made mine look realistic, so I stuck some of these here and put some stairs in. And all I do is just walk up here, grab one of these generators, like a small one, you don't need a big one, and place down some of the floor conduits, space them out. This floor conduit, and you place one down, you put a wire to it, it actually lights up probably about this far out. So that kind of gives you an idea of how far away you can put your lighting. I stuck one there, one over here, and that lit up all this, going all the way over. And then for the bigger houses, you just stick one in like right here, and because that's attached to the ceiling, that also gives power for the upstairs. Keep that in mind if you want to build a 2-level house. That one conduit, as long as you stick on the roof, will give light to both levels. And then of course I have a generator on the outside, and that's a bigger generator, so it fills up a couple houses over. Yeah, you can see what that light is. It doesn't really light up much. Let's go back in normal mode. It only lights up like a very, very small section, just enough for the door to light up a little bit. That's why it's better to stick one of these lights out, because it lights up the whole area. And of course there are other neat items you can use your power with. Like when you go into defense, there will be a guard light in the turret section. You can place one of these guard lights up and attach a light to it, and it'll just spotlight around, and when it catches an enemy it'll set off an alarm. I don't really need those because I have turrets everywhere and I have a guard at each side. But anyways, that's a pretty basic version of knowing what you need to do to make a good establishment on lighting it all up. Just get a generator. The smaller one's good. It can light up several light bulbs or a house. Use the bigger one for the more industrial size, like these, or anything that requires higher power. You probably just want to use a bigger one. Or if you have like 2 or 3 houses that are pretty close together, I'd recommend just using one of these, and you can branch this off 5 times. I did the same thing over there. Put the ground conduits and the small generator, and that lit up all this. So majority of my town is lit up pretty well. Hopefully this helped you guys out. This is the basic version of everything you need to know that would light up your town and get you what you need to do. Thank you for watching.